Alright, alright, alright. Here we are. Welcome back, agents. Here we are in Tom Clancy's The Division 2. I'm going to do that quick audio-visual check. We got the audio, we got the video, we're rolling. Alright. I was wondering how often they sway back and forth. Okay, but it looks like, right, we've got the hyena invasion this week. But I need to find the Constitution Hall for our weekly Manhunt objectives. Alright. So here we are in Constitution Hall. I don't know how you'd pull Constitution Hall without them letting you know it's Constitution Hall out of that. Like, I'm all one for, like, codes and symbols and letters, but, like, good lord, that is something else. Alright, so we have two separate propaganda broadcasts we can take on in that area, and then we might have to pull a bounty. Luckily, bounties count as activities. Oh, they said we're good inspiration. I see those modifiers on. We're turning them off right now. Right now. There ain't no way I'm playing with modifiers on. In fact, you couldn't pay me to do it. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. The overdrive was nice, but not nice enough for me to keep it on and play with it after I did all the challenges. Like, no thank you. So here we are.
Detected from the control point in proximity.
Well, that friendly... I can't wait for us to turn this off.
Backup request.
I don't know, if Division agents had to kill a fellow Division agent, off the top of my head, I'm gonna go with your boy went rogue. However, I don't know. See, I'm speculating there, and I'm willing to be wrong. Nah. You're a bad guy. That's all I need to know. In fact, it's been so long since I've played the story that we get where we unlock this faction to fight against. I don't even remember how we're fighting or what we're fighting over. It's been a long time. In fact, it's been 6 years. Alright. Secure the area. I believe the people I have to fight are over here. You know, we could use better propaganda broadcasts than that lady. Manny, I know you're listening. You could get somebody better. I'm not gonna lie to you. You could get somebody better. Alright, that's the first activity. We're gonna go double check. No. Okay, nope, I'm right. I was looking at the overall progress bar and being like, oh wow, it didn't move. Don't mind me. And yep, we are running the Oof. Let's sort this by new. We are running three-piece Umbra Initiative, two-piece Heartbreaker, two-piece Contractor Gloves, with the Ninja Bike Messenger backpack, because the piece just pulls it all together. It really does. I used to live in the Memento. We get to hear this propaganda broadcast a second time. Now this is how propaganda works. You've got the same faction broadcasting down the entire street.
Access key detected.
Alright, Mrs. Yes, we can.
Progress halted.
There we go, we turn that speaker off.
Progress resumed.
I am getting shot in the butt.
Got a man down.
Sir, you're not fixing that tank. I hope you know.
Manual override required. Hold up a sec.
Alright. So while we do the little crab walk over to the speaker. Oh, there we are. Completed. We're gonna take a look at this gear. We don't need any of it. We're doing okay. Alright, third activity. Come on, give me... I'll take a third propaganda broadcast, as much as it pains me to do it. Something. Anything. Activities. I don't know that control points count as activities, so we're gonna run a bounty. Killing civilians, you monsters! Why would you do that? See, all they had to do, and they want to use their propaganda to call them the good guys. All you had to do was not kill civilians, right? Right, don't kill civilians. Don't fight the only other good guys in town. You know, work together, talk, imagine communication, right? But no, the game would be over too quick. I mean, come on, like the first game, we pretty much did all the work ourselves. And the second game, that hasn't changed. We've pretty much done all the work ourselves. In fact, we've done extra work by babysitting the other settlements who couldn't hold their own. Oh, I saw that. How are you alive? I saw you just tank that explosion. Are you okay? That normally kills you. That normally kills you. She's just over here. They shouldn't have messed with us. Like, dang. Okay. Wow, this is just Black Tusk District over here. They said, yeah, we wanted to be the bad guys of the bad guys.
Hostiles took out the mini tank.
I'll do it again. The only reason I'm mowing through you guys this quick is because this is on this specific bounty is on difficulty hard. And every once in a while, it feels nice to be able to just roll through here like this.
System
But I would get bored so quick if that was normally how this played.
System back online.
I see. Broken. Lady, you still have bunny ears on your face.
Target agent.
Alright. Now remember, folks, just because it's hard doesn't mean I'm invincible. You just saw me almost die. You know what? That's the goal today. No death. At least, not mine. We're gonna play cover. We're gonna be... Well, I say we're at least going to use cover to cover portions of our body, right? Even if we're not technically sitting in cover. Because we get a pretty substantial damage and fire rate of fire bonus for being out of cover, believe it or not. Alright, what do we got? I heard that. Hey, your drones are out? How did that go for you?
Target neutralized.
It did not go well for her. Hey, so the bounties do count as activities. Good news is I've got plenty of them. Alright, so let's see. I'm really glad that they gave us a new line for that. So that way it's just not the same tagline. Wow. Okay, I can do, let's see. Hunt down target. I believe that is another bounty. Well, let's see. We've got Outcasts, True Sons. Really just Outcasts and True Sons, huh? Well, we can do the daily. Alright, what are they wanted for? Terror attacks. Oh, we got terrorists. That'll be fine. We'll take care of them. In fact, the only reason I reset all the control points last week was because we were having trouble finding activities for one of the zones. I believe, if I remember correctly, it was Federal Triangle because it's one of the smallest zones on the map. But don't worry. We've got this. We'll come back for that control point. But that's not our focus right now. Right now, our focus right here is going to be this bounty. Yep, here we are. Running through the hedge, between the hedge and the building. Alright, this looks like it's gonna be the bounty right here at the parking garage. I actually like this bounty zone. Well, there we have. There we have it. We just mowed right through them. I'm actually very satisfied with how that went. I liked that a lot. Alrighty then. What do we got? Not interested and not interested. It's like we got some okay stuff. Hey, why are y'all making...
Target spotted.
I didn't start that. You're telling me we're... Oh. Oh dear. Yeah. I didn't start it, but you know who's gonna finish it? Me.
Good job.
The valet. Well, it looks like the only place he's parking cars is the afterlife. The Ifrit? Oh no. Oh no 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 no. That could have been bad. That could have been really bad. That really could have been bad. Actually, let's take a look at that swap speed attribute that I nearly just ran past. Do we need it? No, no we don't. Alright. This is my most temporary alliance ever. Yeah, especially because, hey, I'm trying to defend you over here and you're shooting me from across the hall. Absolutely not having it. As I said, the most temporary alliance I've ever had. Alright, special ammo, man. Get gooed.
Target. Nice.
Sure enough, alright, 3 activities, 1 bounty, and if I'm betting right, it's going to be a control point next. But before we handle that, I want to take a look at this mod that I just decided I didn't want. Bleed resistance mod, okay, cool.
Control point detected.
Something that I have to do 20 times. Something. Alright, let's turn to our research notes. Do we have anybody with tips for this week? Um... Uh-huh. Here we are. Something, 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 something. According to
Like you earned yourself another bounty. Well done.
others who have completed this event already, it looks like we have to destroy weak points on enemies. Which shouldn't be too hard. We should be able to do that relatively easily. Alright. But while we're doing that, let's see what else we've got. Well, we've got a good way to do it. We've got new activities that just launched on the zone. So we'll hit the territory control. From the territory control, we can hit a propaganda broadcast. And to help us in this endeavor, I'm enlisting our Demolisher Firefly. Because I can do a decent job at destroying weak points, but the Firefly will help out too. The Firefly. I just have to do a decent job of actually hitting the weak points. Which shouldn't be bad. Should be able to do this in relatively short order. And then we'll move on to the weekly invasion, and after the weekly invasion, we'll finish out with some control points. Because there's always control points to clear. All the time. In fact, it's been maybe 2 or 3 seasons now since I finished an actual control point run of clearing out all the control points on the map, because there's a lot of them. between that and then having to double back after an enemy raid goes successfully to the control point to take it, it can be rough. Alright, so let's see what we've got. We've got a 1, 2, 3, and then last but not least 4. Alright, go on to it. Sure enough, that is 4 enemy weak points destroyed. One of the weak points actually being a kill as well.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Oh, I got a 2 for 1 right there. Yep, there we are, 6. This guy's gonna be the hard one. Yeah, because my aim wants to center on him. And not his weak point. There we go. Get him. Wow. Did that really just happen? Sure enough, I think it did. Try it again. You can do it. Can you tell that I don't really use the fireflies that often? The fireflies are one of my least used skills in the game. And I hope that someone will inform me that they're actually worth using one day. I mean, they're definitely helpful here. Like for very niche scenarios where I have to destroy 20 weak points. Which I imagine has been helpful with the Easter egg gathering event that's been going on. It's like I got the mask, and I'm honestly just not enticed by the cosmetics for that gear, so I'm just not doing it. But yeah, that was 7. We'll probably be able to hit 15, maybe 17 tops after this propaganda broadcast. But yeah, a couple of extra activities here and we'll have this challenge done. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, I was slightly concerned that that's how that would go. There we go. Well, we got 3.
Hostile broadcast detected.
I think they're a little upset. What about you guys? Alright, which way are you coming around that truck? There we go. I'm like, I know it's one way, at least. Look at that guy. Yep. Beautifully done. Beautiful. You know, we might not even hit 15 off of this, and that'll be sad. I'll be disappointed. Let's see. We'll take that backpack and deconstruct. Oh, here we are. We've got another 3. Alright, beautiful. Come on. 1, 2. You're not gonna let me hit 3. Alright. Alright, I guess that's how it's gonna go. It's like, be that way, I guess. Nope. We'll hang a left because it's on his left leg. So we need to get the left leg. Nope. We're gonna take cover real quick, get our fire rate buff. Alright, mister. You're really gonna make me hop the fence? Well, back up then. There we go. Oh, that's a little bit. There's the rest of it. Beautiful. Alright, so we're at 15 out of 20. That's not bad. Yeah, I called it though, huh? 15? So we just need 5 more. Get rid of that mask. Get rid of this. We'll take another look at this intensity mod. Honestly, a 17.6 repair skill mod is decent. It's worth keeping. Anything 17.5 and higher is my cutoff. Which means I should be able to go through filter by repair skill, because I've got 7 of these. I really only need 3, right? Because we got 19.2, 17.8, and a 20. Between those, the 17.6s should... Oh, well, I mean, heck, we got 2 night... We don't even need the 17.8 anymore. Oh my gosh, we've got 2, 3... We've got 4 goated pieces. We don't even need any of the 17s. Just delete them all. There we are. There's some extra printer filament. Alright, 1, 2... Come on, there we go, we queued it. 3. I don't know what that random thing we're about to break is, but we'll go for it. Basically the only guy here who didn't have a weak point. But you've been countered! Haha! By my blue screen. I wield the blue screen. As an IT guy, that's a fun thing to say. Get disoriented there, dude. And you don't have your napalm anymore. Do you still have your grenades? No. No, you don't have your grenades anymore. You were the only other dude who was, weak point eyebrow. Got it. Nope, take cover. Alright. Ooh, he shot me in the wrist! Alright, well, our challenge for this run has been, lost. Because I was hoping I could at least make it through. Well, that wasn't a smart choice for him. And it's not a smart choice for you either. Alright, so we've got 1, 2... Actually, that'll count as a weak point as well. Alright, go smack them. 19... it hit 19, but I don't think it made it to 20. We had some technical difficulties, it looks like. There we go. Okay, but how does that help us find Agent Kelso? You're telling me that the stuff he told her during that mission that one time got to her head? That's what it sounds like. You know what would be really interesting? And I'm just gonna game theory it just a little. What if, right? What if Because Manny introduced us to Kelso as one of the last surviving division agents in DC during this entire... I don't want to call it a debacle, but during the entirety of the green poison phase. Right? For like the first 6 months, while our first game was up in New York and everything went to crap here. Because that's arguably where we're at. We're still like, what, maybe 6, 7 months into the green poison?
Incoming hostiles detected.
So what if, right, Kelso was just masterminding it all, sending the other surviving agents here on suicide runs. But wouldn't that also mean that Agent Brooks is also rogue? But then that doesn't make sense anymore, right? Because the president, at the time, activated the division. You're telling me that this new president does not want the division anywhere near anything, and in fact wants us just to die and keel over. Which would be rough, considering the way the division is structured. It answers only to the President of the United States, who has traitored himself off to another faction completely. So now we don't have anyone to answer to except for, like, maybe Manny? Which is just weird. But hey, they didn't really build a contingency plan for, hey, what if the President of the United States goes rogue? I don't think that was in the list of things. It wasn't on their apocalypse bingo card, I'll put it that way. That's probably the best way to put it. Hey guys, I'm over here! Who are you running to go blow up? Come back here. Yeah, come back here. I'm your target, take me. Not. Sir, you are bleeding. That's not a good look for you. He was about to tell me to go screw myself. Wow. See you later, bad guy. Well, we did it. We did it. Wow, look at all those masks. We have finished the weekly Manhunt. Now we're on to the
Supply room access.
weekly Black Tusk invasion. But not before I hit the supply room. Supply room's a requirement. You know it is. Hell yes! Sounds good. But you know what? I've made a mistake. I do want to take a moment to thank all of our new followers over the past couple days. We've gotten some new friends, some new followers for the Twitch channel, and I want to give them a shout out and a thank you. And I hope you enjoy your time here, you know. I do have an active schedule now, so I can tell you when I'll be open. But yeah. I'm very happy to have folks with us.
Be prepared.
Oh no. Oh no. Alright, we're gonna swap our skill back to, I think we had it on the decoy. Just for a little bit of misdirection. Uh-oh. You are not the only person out here. You can't be. He might be. In which case, I feel bad for him, because he's about to get mollywopped. Yep. Sorry, buddy. You know, throwing your gun on the ground is not a good look for you. Then again, I guess he didn't throw it now, did he? He must have dropped it. Alright, I'm also going to turn down the game sound. Just a little bit, because I thought I heard something behind me, and that's not possible because the door's locked. Silly, silly brain of mine. I probably heard an explosion in the game. It was probably just a bit loud. Man, that felt like a certified For Honor moment right there. Ooh, there we go. Yep, all we had to do was break a leg. Now you listen here, mister. I'm not taking that. Absolutely not. Well, this door opens. We just gotta say hi to one of our other friends who happens to be streaming at the moment. Just tell them we say hi. That we support them. Because we support our friends here. Because our friends are awesome. Well, that could have hurt. You could have shot me with that. That would have been painful. Why are you running from me? Why are you running? There we go, we got one. We'll throw the pulse out just as a... See, I knew we missed one. Did I just shoot him through the... That's not what I wanted to do with that, but okay, I'll take it. Why, hello there. Hello and goodbye. And there's the grenadier, shot him in the leg. And I got shot in the face! Rude. Very, very rude. We're just gonna have to break you for that. Yep. Ooh, that'll be a good pull for us. Yeah, get out of here with that support station. Absolutely not. Alright, what do we have next? Whoa now. Probably not the best thing to do to put that right next to where we're at. Please break, thank you. Please die. Well, that was a lot closer than I would have liked. Alright, we've made our way to the Vietnam section. Ooh, is that a key? What's the key? Oh yeah, the key opens that supply area in the back section. Yep, okay. We'll be able to find it right quick after this short moment here. I love how we captured this building and we never turned off the speakers. No. Ah, yes, we can never trick the scary lady with a shotgun. Oh, were you scripted to say that? Were you scripted to call me the bad guy? Looks like it. And for all that bluster, you don't seem to be doing very well for yourselves. Whatever that would have been. Whew. Alright, cool. I'm very happy to have that. Oh, take cover. And we're gonna take a second here to deploy an armor kit, because that was kind of close. No, they're not. You can put them away. There we go. Yeah, I don't know how you have... Just because the big man in charge becomes a traitor and then gives you legitimacy by joining you, does not mean that I'm suddenly bad, okay? Because last I checked, I wasn't forming my own mini-groups and killing civilians. I will say that. Alright, so now we are over here looking at this mod, 9.2 skill duration. 9.2. Do we have 310s? I don't think we have 310s. Skill duration. No, we don't have 310s. But we have 210s and a 9.2. Alright, we can get rid of that 9.2 because we got that 9.6 there. Nice. Honestly, I could probably put one of those on this build, and it might help me a little. Just a little. Alright, but we supported our friend, and now we're back here, keeping an eye on our own stream manager. So I apologize, chat, if you've been talking and I missed it. Alright, well, the key that I had to open the plate, this is the back place that I was telling you guys about that we picked up the key for. So I don't know what that other key does. We just kind of have it. But it's okay. It's okay. Oh, there's blood on the ground. You're telling me we captured this area and we didn't clean it up? We didn't clean the blood off the floor? That's just nasty. Okay. I just want you to know that I find that to be disgusting. Yeah, here we are, more blood on the floor. You're telling me we're in the middle of an open pandemic, right? Right? For the green poison, and we didn't clean up the blood on the floor? I think you've lost your ability to tell me to worry about the green poison if you can't clean up your own crime scenes. Okay. Ow. That's painful. Oh, there's the better fire rate. There it is. There it was. We got those guys. We got the... It gave us a Tommy gun. Sadness. I wish it was better. Because I would use it. I actually like the Tommy gun in this game. They did a really good job with it. Goodbye, battle robot. Oh, they gave another battle robot. The one that they've got like 4 different versions of, because they've got the sniper one that they started with, because it used to only... Thank you, Manny. They used to only have the sniper version, and then they implemented the grenade version and the minigun version, and then they gave us one with a flamethrower for a challenge. You said there's a laptop. They never learned. Oh, that's gonna hurt a little. Let's hop over here. Phew. And then we'll throw a hologram or a decoy over there, so that way the robo-dog stops shooting at me for 5 seconds. Oh, the lady with the shotgun never stopped shooting at me though. Ow. Ow, that hurt. That hurted. I'm gonna need a band-aid. I'm also probably gonna need a pair of glasses by the time that these lasers are done being shoved in my face. That is not good for eyesight. It can't be. Why do you have to always hurt me so much? Little battle robot. I guess there's nothing little about the armored dog from Boston Dynamics, okay? It's essentially what these are. And let me tell you what, if they have these in the Division universe and the Tom Clancy universe is all like linked together, why, tell me, why don't they use those in like Rainbow Six? You know, the elite terror fighting squad. Like, just put the bots in. Maybe they're not connected. Maybe I'm reaching. Maybe I am assuming something that I don't know much about. What I do know is that we're almost done with this mission. And I'm kind of just doing a little bit of a ramble here. So don't mind me.
This must be the last of them. Take them down, Agent.
Well, she's not deploying her drones anytime soon. That's for sure. And Grenade Man's not throwing grenades.
You're gonna bleed out right here.
Personally, I doubt it. Now, if that EMP doesn't stop hitting me, maybe, but it wouldn't be for me bleeding out, okay? That would be me getting, like, hit by a thing. Like, that would be all concussive injuries, right? So fine, maybe internal bleeding, I'll give it to you. Nope, we take the medical drone, put it up. That hurt, man. That hurted a lot. In fact, it hurt so much, I'm throwing a grenade at you. Have fun with that, because now you're stuck. You're not sniping anymore. Maybe she will, but I've got to watch my left.
They got a medic out there.
A medic? Buddy, all I did was deploy an armor kit. If that's what constitutes as a medic for you, then I'm kind of concerned. What do you have? You had another drone operator. Butterfingers! I'm fighting a candy bar? I'm fighting a candy bar. You heard it here first. I'm fighting a candy bar. Alright, Mr. Candy Bar. It's time for you to get shelved.
Vital signs critical.
Ow, that hurt. Good news, he can't heal himself. One. There we go, we got a little bit of stagger. They got a grenade guy again? Oh, they revived the drone operator, of course they did. Well, that didn't go very well for her. I'm just gonna lay that out right here. They've got another Warhound? Goodness. And it's one of the annoying ones, too. There we go. Oh, you have a golden grenadier, huh? The elite version. Does he have paddles? Does that make him an elite controller? What's your paddle setup like, guy? Oh my goodness. How many rows of cover are there? He's reviving everybody. It's bad. He's doing the thing that the medic does. He's doing the thing that makes me hate him. Ah! You revived her again. Okay. I might need to get Plague of the Outcasts out here. I might have to put the blue screen on hold just a little bit. Alright, Pestilence. It's time for you to do what the Pestilence does, and do it very well, because I'm running out of options. Oh, the Grenadier. Okay, yep.
Area secure.
Phew.
Good work.
Well, we cleaned them up. That's for sure. Perfect companion with all yellow. Ah, ew. Absolutely not. But we did it. We completed what we needed to do, and honestly, I might run Pestilence with this for just a little bit to get a little bit of a different feel for what this build is capable of, because we actually just ended up shredding through those guys at the end once we swapped guns. So we might give that a shot, see how it plays in a little bit of a longer use instead of just a bail me out when the going gets tough. Because it deserves to be better than just a bailout gun. We saved the best for last. It might be the first mission you do when you meet the faction, but,
Target the site
I
and see what
mean,
you can find.
you know. Hey,
Black Tusk has seized the Viewpoint building, probably because of its broadcasting capabilities. We need you to get them out of there.
but I threw the pulse up. What the? Did they just do a bombing run on me? Hold on. What, was that a drone? Did I just get hit by a drone strike? Like, I'm processing just a little bit of what just flew in my general direction. And I'm having some trouble. You mean to tell me that they have, like, use of, like, Reaper Predator drones, and they haven't just blown us up yet? What is the writing for this game? I'm not trying to be rude or mean about it. All I'm saying is that if I had used the Predator drones, the Division would have been dead by now, okay? Right? All of the bad guys would be dead. The game would be over. It would be easy done, you know. The war would be over by Christmas, essentially. It's like, what are you saying? I'm saying that Black Tusk is horrible at their job. They're not here to get results, they're just here to get beat. And they are getting beat. Pretty handily, I might add.
Secure the building to recover any intel you can find.
I say that after running into trouble and almost dying, but you know. Story-wise, they just never got going. They got stuffed. Relatively quickly, too. It's kind of disappointing to see them crumble so fast. Yep, that one's dead. You're dead. You're dead. I stopped taking cover. That's what I did. Oh, hello, mini-tank. How are you doing on this fine afternoon? Exploding, got it. I was about to say, I hope I can vault over that. I would have been so disappointed. Alright. Is this where I accidentally ran past the place I needed to go? So I decided, yep, I ran past the hallway here. Now I remember when we did this mission with the True Sons, they tried to shoot an RPG at me point blank range.
Find it and recover any intel it contains.
They were not being reasonable. They said, we need you to die and we don't care if we die to get it done. There we go, I just had to slightly adjust my aiming. 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks. Time to get shot. Yowza. How about no?
Really? Ah, see, I was wondering who was really going to be here to stop me. So they threw a named enemy at me. Because those other guys weren't gonna stop me. They were just there to help you. They couldn't even do that. They couldn't help you. I'm sorry, did you just like nearly trip over something? Did I miss? What did I miss? This little dude here was about to trip over his own 2 feet. Well, he ain't tripping over nothing anymore. Because we have recovered the intel that we need. By randomly pressing keys on the keyboard and then having our wrist glitch through the computer. I saw that. I saw that. You thought we wouldn't, but I did.
Towards the production studio at the top of the building. That's likely to be the focus of the Black Tusk operation. Hold it, Agent. There's another computer. Check it for intel before you head on through the building.
Section number 1 of why I love this gun. It kind of just bullies the Warhounds. Like, the entire big thing on this faction is, like, the Warhounds and their mechanized stuff. And how they're different and they're highly organized. And then they get stunned. Or EMP pulse. Or they just get killed with a plague. Like, y'all caught the sniffles and couldn't get back up again. I have been shocked, and I'm going to... Oh, wow, I thought I was going to die for that. Honestly. It's like, don't get me wrong, I'm glad I didn't, but I really thought I was a goner right there. Yeah, your support station is gone. How are you going to fix yourself now? I don't even have to do anything. Goodbye. Oh, the drone caught it. Of course, not the lady at the end of the hall. Not the other human combatant. The drone caught it. Unlucky for us. Oh, yep, there we go. We're gonna claw the computer like a very annoyed cat. But here we are. We're gonna reach the production studio. We're gonna do it. Ah, we've got one more balcony. Channel 9 News! Wow, those 5 seconds of ouch! No! I got to wow. Youch. Eek. Alright, fine, I've eaten my words. I was afraid of that. We could try a completely separate build. Do I have this saved anywhere? Do I? I thought I did. I really, really thought I did. You know, we really don't use the status effects build at all. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna rename it to Umbra Hybrid.
Agent in need of backup.
There we go. And I'm also gonna swap controller batteries because I just saw that pop-up show up. Alright, batteries are swapped. Look at us go. It's not quite NASCAR level of swapping speed, but I would say we did an efficient job. Now the piece de resistance of swapping the battery is charging the dead one. Alright, put the LMG DPS build on. And then last but not least, swap back to the Pestilence. I don't know why I've got turret drone. Oh, I see why we have turret drone on. Yeah, sure enough,
You missed with the airstrike. I hear those feet. Somebody's running. That turret was not placed optimally at all. Nope, those drones did not make it over here. I'm also going to break that backpack. There we go. That'll make our job easier. Arguably, I think we just cleared that quicker than we cleared the, with the Umbra build. I wonder if yeah, because the skills are DPS. I'm DPS, so we're just throwing DPS out of everything. Out of everything. Alright. So what, this is 2 deaths on the same build. Is that what we're doing? 2 deaths on a build and then we swap it for a different one? I think you'll realize a lot of my builds carry a theme of machine gun. Because I just love that. I just love the machine gun. I was a Lone Star main in Div 1 until they made me swap to Reclaimer because my group's like, nobody plays Lone Star. No play Lone Star. It was not a fun time. I missed my Lone Star build. Oh. Somebody's not happy. Listen, if the Plague of the Outcasts doesn't get you, the drone will. And the drone doesn't care. Like, the drone will hunt you. Sorry about that breath in the mic. I'm still getting used to the new headset and positioning the mic in a proper spot. Because if I heard the breathing in the mic, you guys definitely heard the breathing in the mic. Which is nice, because I have the side tone, so I can actually kind of hear how I sound. Or at least I hear it on PC. I don't have side tone on console. So I'm very sorry if I sound nasally and congested. Especially because I'm starting to feel the congestion. Just a little.
There's a Black Tusk computer near your position. Find it and recover any intel it contains.
Quick! Hack the computer! I think here's a good spot. We take half the room, and then if we have to fall back, we do. I think that's probably our biggest minus on the Umbra build, is that it allows for such overly aggressive and reckless play that playing it any other way feels boring. Meanwhile, this build is all just overwhelming firepower. You just lay that DPS on and it just kinda goes. Like, that lady will be dead before she hits the ground. That guy's got Plague of the Outcast. That lady's dead too. So now we're back on the Chungus guy, who is just standing there shooting our drone because that's just the best thing he can do. I have a side objective. Make him burn a little. He's gonna be roasting under there. You know, for an LMG DPS build, this doesn't feel... This definitely isn't Striker, right? Because Striker can do a lot of DPS really quick. And that's kind of just what it's known for. I could throw a Bullet King on here. Yeah, I was like, Bullet King's not bad. It's definitely no Pestilence, though. Definitely no Pestilence. And honestly, what I should be doing, right, because I know the faction I'm fighting, I should be using the EMP Pulse. It doesn't count
Head towards
for
the production studio
spotter.
at the top of the building. That's
So if I
likely to be
ran
focus
the
of Black Tusk
spotter,
operation.
thank you, Manny. So yeah, if I ran the
Hold it,
spotter
Agent. There's not a
chest piece,
computer. Check it for intel before you head on through the building.
I've gotten the memo. Don't you worry. But yeah, essentially, if I ran spotter and threw on the EMP pulse, it doesn't quite work the way the scanner pulse does. Like, the bonus doesn't exactly stack or follow, so it just kind of feels weird. But this feels effective right here, right? I'm suppressing enemies, I'm pushing up. Maybe a little too good, considering this guy was hiding for the last 5 seconds. Well, there we go. Alright, so we need to cancel our turret. Ma'am, I'm on the stairway. There we go. It's like they're screaming about being EMP'd. I heard that. Now, I don't think the drones actually follow normal pathing, so I'm about to get shot in the butt with big drones. Ooh, we have Unbreakable here, huh? Okay. Yep, there they are. And stopped. It's like all the drones in the entire room are now dead. Okay, yeah, so they're on that side. We deploy the turret. We get the kill.
Vital signs critical.
Huh. We actually got that kill in relatively short order as well. No, sir. Oh, wow, I think he tried to pull off a flank and it did not work for him. Yeah, it did not work for that guy. But yeah, now we've got turret and we've got some actual good stuff. Alright, cool. And Unbreakable just reset itself. So we're in a very good spot for this next room. Alright, Elite Robot, I'm ready for you this time. You're not gonna pull that again on me. Turret! You had one job, to sit on the balcony. How did you fail that so bad? And stopped. Yep, we were ready for you this time. Alright, turret, fighter. This game is 6 years old. How is this still happening? I'm about to die because I've got the least reliable spot to put this turret in like all of Division 2 history.
Go for the flank!
Division 2 showing its age when you can't put your turret where you want to because it'll break. Alright, so we do have a couple enemies left. They just spawned more enemies, I heard that. No sir. No sir. If I shoot everywhere, then they can't come at me, you know? There we go. What was that? That must have been an enemy spawn. Yep. Push up here, take cover. Push the sniper out of her spot. And actually just completely destroy the sniper too. And the medic. Hey, you lost the guy that could revive your friends. It's kind of rough. No, sir. Absolutely. Oh, gosh. No, that's bad. That's bad. We need to stop that. We need to stop that right now. Drone her turret. Shoot it. Oh my gosh. No, the shotgun. Run.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Oh. Okay. Says, yeah, the problem with my last build is that I was hyper aggressive. Maybe that's just my natural play style.
Vital signs critical.
Ow. Everything hurts. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. There we go.
System disrupted.
Come on, we gotta destroy that UAV. Alright, last dude. We did it! That was kinda hairy. We had to use like 2 or 3 armor kits. I wonder... Ye old hybrid build. Hybrid build that looks like a skill build. I mean, it's got... I do remember using this hybrid build to pretty good effect. But it's not bad. I know it's not a bad build.
Search that computer and pocket whatever useful data you can find.
They've been busy, huh? Well, let's go put a damper on their plans. Really, I can throw it on that, but not the way I wanted to throw it the first time. I have upset my enemies. Perfect. Please tell me that those actually deployed the first time. And that I'm not full of malarkey. You know what? I don't even know that I can actually say that they deployed the first time, and that's the kind of scary part. That drone lady's been kind of quiet up there. Is she not deploying new drones? There they are. A separate drone lady. We must have killed the first one. No, she's still up there. She's very much still up there. Seeker mines being some of the most unreliable throwing skills in the game. Yes, let me just run away from the circle. There we go, that takes care of it. Alright, I need you to take care of that. Because I should be able to take care of this lady. If the Seeker Mine decides to do its job. There we go, that took some damage. And that's the shotgun. Alright, I think this is where... Nope, I was about to say this is where we can afford to be aggressive. Absolutely not, I was wrong. Because... You know what they did? They threw another Warhound at me. Another one. I mean, I can't be surprised. This is the faction of battle robots. Take cover? Yep. You were what? What? You wanted to like what? Stab me with the barrel? Please finish reloading.
System malfunctioning.
Ah, yes. Everybody is collectively EMP'd by that.
System restored.
Got a man down.
Neutralize all hostiles.
Go, go.
How many times? There we go. Like, I've hit that grenade backpack a good 4 or 5 times. Why hasn't he died yet?
Hello, civilian.
Yep. I'm here to be a problem. No, that's my job. Bad robot. Bad robot. Goodbye, robot. What if I told you they got another robot? Oh. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You can't be serious. Turret, please tell me you're shooting at somebody. It could tell me that, but it would be lying. We have one rocket. Please. Alright, it got him. I can't even be upset about that. It got him. It did what it was supposed to do. Alright, medic. You might have dodged my secret mine, but you can't dodge my magazine. Whew. Yeah, you're gonna be pinned down in a really rough... How many more of these things can you possibly have? I'm out of machine gun ammo. Oh geez, well that's embarrassing. We could swap to the capacitor. The capacitor would work well with this build. Oh, that's just awkward. You know, maybe we should have left the EMP pulls on with the amount of warhounds they've sent in this general direction. I've literally killed like 10 of them in the last 5 minutes. Are we done now? I can recover the intelligence now? Please tell me that that's like all the enemies of the entire phase and not just that little pre-computer part. Because that would make sense.
We're showing Black Tusk activity on the roof. We can't afford to leave any hostile elements in the building.
Got it. Okay, so that was the entire phase. I like how this has just become my discount skill build and not the full skill damage build. Because it's like, oh, you've got technician. Oh, you've got the capacitor. Oh, you have turret and drone. Good news, we got our entire LMG ammo capacity back. Oof, that was a struggle and a half. Alright, bad guys, I'm here to kill you. And no, I'm not gonna be nice about it. And apparently neither are they. Ow. Ow. You know what?
I think this way is a better way to be. Airburst this! Me missing 90% of my shots. Please, take care of the Warhound. We gotta get it out of here. The turret says, nah, I don't think I will. Like, really? Really? Right now? Like, right meow, you're gonna be doing that? Alright, we dropped 2 grenadiers. And of like the 4 rappel ropes that just showed up off that helicopter, only 2 of them were used. Are you sure you guys just aren't trying to replace the federal government? Because that was just like the most inefficient use of a rappel rope I've ever seen. Ow. Fine, I'll leave my government jokes at home. There we go.
System activated.
I like how out of all the things on that voice line, because there's like literally supposed to be 5 words there, I only hear the last 2.
System.
I think we gave that guy my old headset. I think that's what we did. Yeah, we definitely gave him my old headset.
System.
That's all I heard was, dead asshole. Like, okay, I guess. Get him, drone! This is just making me question my sanity at this point. And the turret's about to go down for like 20 seconds. Honestly, 20 seconds is not that bad. It could have been a lot worse.
Fire on this location.
The turret is doing exactly what I asked of it. I'm working on it, don't you know? He says kill him. Like, nah, I'm gonna have a tea party. Oh no. I need better cover. There we go. Why is there another drone? Who on earth are you sending to kill me? A guy with a battle tank. Really? Really? You're sending the guy with the battle tank who's gonna let me shoot him 50 times? There we go, we dropped the drone.
Immediate
Sir,
medical
you weren't
assistance
even
needed.
looking at...
Agent.
Sure. Sure. Alright. I'm not there yet. We are not there yet. However, that was close. Because I could have just thrown the striker build on. You know what? I will. Because these guys need to die. All of them need to die. Every last one of them needs to die. And we're gonna start with you.
Can't take much more of this.
That'll kill you.
Vital signs critical.
Apparently it'll also kill me too. What, was I bleeding? Did I miss something? We can throw the skill build on there. That's actually probably the best bet. Got the turret. Nope, this is the drone. There we go, we got the drone. And the turret. And between the two of them, they're gonna hit harder than my guns do. Yep. Where did they go? I could tell that he ran away for cover, but I couldn't tell what cover he tried to hide it. What armor? The Warhound doesn't have armor anymore. Aggressive drone placement. The turret's just mopping these guys before they come off the chopper. Okay. Now I think that's an EMP grenade. Nope, it's a concussion. He almost ate a concussion grenade. Now this build does not have any armor on kill on it, so we've got to be careful. Kill it quick. Kill it faster than that. Alright, our drone's down for 10 seconds. I don't want to get shot. Nope. Nope. Alright, turret. Do your turret thing while I do my shooting thing. Ow, that hurt. Well, I deploy an armor kit. We break the armor on that Warhound. Perfect. Yeah, apparently the way to beat Black Tusk is just to bring your own technology. I hear you. And my turret sees you. I feel bad to have my drone back for all of like 10 seconds, but you know. I'm running out of bullets for this gun. Some people use their skill builds in a way where they don't shoot at all, and I'm just like, but that's so boring. Oh no, it's not a try. I pulled off the flank. Just fine, thank you. Thank you for, well, dying. Alright. We gotta break his armor. I'm sorry, what do you think that was going to do? Gotta break that right tank wheel. Nice, we broke it. No repairs now. Alright, last up is the named boss who's going to be brutally gunned down by like 3 separate things. Me, my turret, and my drone. And we're all just doing relatively decent damage. Yeah, get beat up.
Route clear. No more contact.
Viewpoint is back under control. Excellent work.
Get beat by a skill build.
Just all firepower. Nothing else. All gun. Because my turret has gun, my drone has gun, I have a gun. It's just all gun. Work in progress tank build. Well, it's still definitely a work in progress. This is actually normally the build I used to take into Countdown. I could throw it on. Alternatively, I could use the Heartbreaker build. Have I not saved that build since we upgraded it? Apparently not. Oh, hell no. You're not doing that. I'm not letting that happen. Over my dead body. How many times did we die? Twice? Yeah. Oh, we died 3 times! Oh my gosh. That was embarrassing. Absolutely not. Yeah. That's what I thought, attack team.
Black Tusk assault team has taken up residence inside the hotel. It's uncertain whether they're targeting the theater or the White House, but neither's good for us. Get in there and solve the problem.
Alright, we're doing it. Now this is actually a DZ PvP build that I'm running.
Getting that Black Tusk assault team out of there is your main objective. But there are a few high-priority targets we want you to neutralize. Their codenames are Puck, Roadblock, and Carver. You're gonna have to do this room by room. We have zero intel on how they're set up on site.
It'll be fine. And this time I mean it. They were gonna shoot a grenade at me, I can't believe it. Ow, I'm on fire now. Rude. The hip fire kill for the win. Alright, so we're gonna get up the stairs here. And they're... Do they still have the minigun? Ah, they... Wow. That was a bad idea for them. Somebody uninstalled the minigun that they had in this room. Right, I forget we start with the sniper. No, I remember why this runs with the AA-12 and not the exotic shotgun. Because it's so much easier to build stacks with the AA-12 since it's got the laser than it's going to be to use the exotic shotgun. As nice as the exotic shotgun is, because it is nice. Oh, yeah. I see. I see how it is. But, you're gonna die now. And I'm not, because of the power of bonus armor. I love bonus armor, it's so good. Oh no, you're not. There we go. Then we're gonna throw the A12 back on there. That will make me happy. Because the way this build runs, it just gets stacks upon stacks of free armor. Right? Because doing that, I'm pretty much able to tank getting shot in the back. Unfortunately, this build does not have armor on kill or armor regen.
Puck is down. Good work. Continue clearing the building.
So it's kind of just like meh. It's like, oh, I get all this bonus armor, but my regular armor doesn't repair until the fight's done, and it's just kind of rough. Unless you pop an armor kit. You can pop an armor kit.
Picking up some encrypted chatter in your vicinity. Assume they know you're coming.
Just like before. Leave nothing. Got shot there. Jammer on the way. Tusk down.
System disrupted.
That's alright. System being disrupted cannot disrupt my... Oh. I see. They took the minigun and installed it on the railing there. But yeah. That's all the extra armor you get. And there's also a very significant increase to damage as well. I can't believe she thought that was a good idea. Man, that's pretty much how this one works. Buddy, where did you think you were gonna go from there? Because I just hit 962,000 damage on a crit.
Roadblock has been neutralized. One priority target remaining.
Yep. Yep, this is the power of the Heartbreaker. Now, admittedly, there we go, there's all the enemies on that side. Or at least I thought. Grenadier over here thought he was going to be brave about it. I don't need to take cover for this. There we go.
There's movement on the roof. They just sent multiple squads back down into the building.
Yeah, they're gonna need those.
Detected.
Okay. Bet. They said, we sent squads. No, y'all just sent these rogue agents to die. Let's do it. Now this is the epic rogue agent fight music that I love. It's my favorite. Alright, don't talk it up just to die.
I'll get that in.
Hostile volunteer drone detected.
Ooh, okay. Alright, I see you.
I don't want to hurt you.
Lies. I'm glad that you blinded yourself for that.
I'm making the world better.
Rogue agent eliminated.
See ya.
Alright, let's see. Not good. That one's really decent for marksman rifles, but it's so bad. It's a rainbow piece. You get the triple god roll stat, but it's rainbowed. Now here's a good one. You swap that explosive resistance over to hazard protection, chef's kiss. Alternatively, you could also run it for marksman rifle damage because it is a damage build. That's not bad. Headshot damage, 20% marksman rifle damage, and 20% status effects. That's not bad. But if you're gonna go for marksman rifle damage, honestly, I would just play hotshot. I would just put a hotshot set together. It's so much easier. All you have to do is hit your headshots. Which is something you already want to do with a marksman rifle, is hit your headshots. So you just get better rewarded that way. But yeah. GG Rogue Agents. Now, if only it did that to PvP players as well as it did to the NPCs. But unfortunately, PvP is a whole different game.
Down from the roof.
That is not balanced in any way whatsoever. I have my stacks built, you can't stop me. That's what I thought. And I'm about to get more ammo before we head over the top here.
Taking up defensive positions around a mobile command post topside.
They've got a command station.
Ah, no, it's actually right there. Oh, don't worry, we will. Let's do it. I look like I'm going off to freaking Boy Scouts with this overly large backpack. Initiate the data transfer. I should be able to. Yep, use the laptop. Actually, you don't have to fight the boss up here until after the successful defend. I almost had him. There we go. I was able to trick the AI just a little bit.
25% complete.
No, sir. You are not keeping that. No, ma'am.
Serious trauma detected.
Alright, now how's the transmitter looking? Because I'm kind of surprised nobody's broken it yet. Like, y'all had opportunities to break that, and you just didn't. He's gonna be rough to kill. Alright, I think I bit off more than I can chew right here.
75%
Good news.
complete.
We get our one redo. Our one singular redo. So we better not muck it up, right? Reload. There we go. Perfect. You're gonna let me have this? Okay. I didn't think I'd have a successful challenge on that, but thanks, I guess. There's that gone. There's his drone gone. Now, the only thing that's kind of inconvenient here is that if you don't kill this guy, the enemies just keep showing up. So you kinda gotta kill him. I was about to say, did I miss where that lady was? Because I was not seeing her drones. This is probably the best way to be doing it. Good night. Good night to you, buddy. The amount of free armor you just gave me? Yeah.
It's all 3 priority targets down for the count.
Perfect. And then we've got District Union Arena after this.
Enforcement is entering the building on the ground floor.
Roger that. Agent, you're gonna have your hands full.
Oh, I hope so. We got in over our heads with that one group of enemies up here, but that's about it. So far, we've been relatively okay.
Incoming backup request.
There we go, we had him on the outs. I think the weird part about this part is how I know I'm getting shot, but I don't hear his gunshots. It's like some really super weird audio bug. And I can tell I'm being shot because my armor's going down.
All clear. Black Tusk appears to have abandoned the location.
Oh no! Did you guys get kicked out of your building? What happened? But we did it.
Tusk are trying to swoop in and secure the hyena stop.
We have gotten back the District Union Arena, and we're gonna go clear it.
We've got sightings that indicate Black Tusk have taken over the old hyena stronghold. It's a big building, so be prepared to secure both concourses. Don't let the division through!
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by
No,
hostiles.
don't let me through. Am I not allowed? Do I not have my tickets? Really, you're gonna stand up there? You're gonna be like that? Alright, fine. Alright, I'm shooting you with an extra magazine. Yeah, you get the extra bullets for that. I like how they sit here and let me shoot them as they land.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
There we go. There we go, that's better. Much better.
Once you've cleared the exterior, do a thorough pass on the first concourse.
Apparently I like to play dangerously. As I nearly died again. Sir, your jammer's on the floor. You're gonna need another 10 of those to kill me. It's like, this time you're not gonna get me that easily.
System curtailed.
Where you going? Sure. I'm the one who
System
needs to get up.
reactivated.
Alright, I've got the minigun over here on this side. Not like it's gonna make much of a difference, because they wanted to use it, but it didn't work all that well.
Enemies on our perimeter.
Mine's better. There we go, that hits the shield and not me. Don't get me wrong, it still hurts, because like my shield's fine, but it's nowhere near as bad as it would have been. We push up so we don't get hit by the EMP. Oh, we still got hit by the EMP. Alright, never mind, just when I thought I knew. Alright, now this guy, yep. Yep, we knew you were here. We knew you were here, buddy. He's not happy with me right now.
Keep clearing out Black Tusk as you find them.
Oh, don't worry, I will. Let's watch, we're about to get this. It's gonna be this guy, he's gonna be like, oh, I'm not paying attention. And Manny's just gonna be like, yeah, you gotta do it.
Out, Agent.
Yep, there it was. Manny's like, no mercy, you can't do it. Alright, now this one has the EMPs. The good news is that EMPs don't do jack to my Heartbreaker stats. Sir, put your grenade launcher away. I'm just here to do routine maintenance. It just so happens that you're the problem today.
Hostile in the open.
Not me. I'm not in the open. It couldn't be me.
Electronic device detected.
Probably a computer.
Nice.
Check to see if there's anything useful on there.
Download complete.
According to this report, Black Tusk was covertly supplying the hyenas with tech and weapons for months, just to keep the city at a constant boil. Well, they aren't just stealing hyena supplies, they're taking back their property. Can't believe that Black Tusk was supplying hyenas this whole time. Just a few things though.
Yeah, I kinda need that Easter egg. Well, here we are. We're doing good. Splice some wires real quick, right? Open the gate. Then we run through this zone. We're doing pretty good. In fact, I'm very happy with how we're doing here. The hell he would. Alright, big upset robot dog. You're not doing a bad job. But I can't let you keep hitting me. Yep, there we go. That's down.
System disrupted.
You're doing so good.
System restored.
You're all just instantly dying. Although the only one who's not instantly dying was the Warhound. I don't even think it fully spawned in because it didn't even do its broken animation. That was weird. Apparently if you try to get ammo while you're bleeding, the game says animation doesn't play. start with that. The explosion? Oh, okay, cool. You are still alive. I thought he died. I was about to be very surprised, because normally they're kind of tanky. Almost as tanky as their robots. See, here we are with you calling me names again. That never works well for you.
I'm seeing activity in the mall, but I can't tell what they're up to.
Oh, I see we run slower when we're bleeding. Is that the case? You know what? I suppose so. Now this one, if you're running 4-piece striker and you've got full stacks, you can actually camp the spawn here. It's kind of fine. Come on. You know what I need. You've been jammed by your own jammer. And then we have the actual laptop to use. And then we have to defend it, and they all spawn on this door down here. Yep, hi, how are we? Yep, hi, how are you? Yep. Yep, just here to cancel your subscription to Life magazine. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. The one time I get played, it's by a warhound. Hey, I see your little red box right there. I'm gonna defeat you just by trying to shoot you into the EMP state.
System malfunctioning. Terminating satellite link. System restored.
Yep, there's the broken warhound. There's the dead rusher. There's the dead basic guy. We have a named item there. Are you just gonna stand there and let me shoot you? He almost did for a second. Now, you know better. Shouldn't be trying to do that. Revive your dead friends. No, it doesn't work like that, mister.
The uplink has been disconnected. Good work. I'll get our tech guys to try and analyze the data they were pushing, but it looks heavily encrypted. For now, just keep moving.
Oh, we will. There's nothing stopping us now. It's that guy, that medic guy, he's kind of a duffy sometimes.
Hey, this is Lane. I think we got everything of value from the warehouse. The hyenas kept some weird shit here.
Roger that. The division is nearly at the garage. Don't let me down.
On the wire! You're not
Whoever Lane is, sounds like he's waiting for you in the garage. Time to go say hello.
Elaine, I'm coming to say hi. I hope you're ready. You know, it's gonna be such a karmic thing if I die here in this segment after being such a freaking overconfident ass.
right over there.
Sending the UAVs.
That was a bad idea for her. Yep, and now you don't get your support station. Sounds good to me. Well, you know, it helps if I actually hit the person I'm trying to shoot.
Hit the target.
Yeah, so this is slightly awkward, right? Because we've got all our stacks here, and he's just kind of bodying us a little. Like, my shield's practically down. It's kind of not a good time. I'm kind of just trying to bide time here, so that way the shield can regen a little. The last build I did this shield rush on was actually on a Foundry Bulwark build. Here we are. I see, so we just needed extra DPS for that. Sir, no thanks. There we go.
It sounded like a hell of a fight. Now, process of elimination says that K is in the arena, which means heading through the old hyena drug lab.
System
Not the drug lab. Oh, okay, cool. The game said, what if we made them manually open the door? Hey, they cleaned all this out, though. Okay, I'll give them props. They cleaned out the drug lab. But they couldn't clean the blood off the floors of the hotel. Or, no, that was actually Viewpoint, I believe. That was somewhere. Oh no, that was the US History Museum. Yeah, you left blood on the floor of a museum. Do you know how unsanitary that is? Nobody can view the exhibits anymore. I say as if there's still people touring the museum. Man, y'all stacked up on that door horribly. Because that guy rushed in here and those two were just like, eh, maybe I'll come in. Yeah, those are some good damage numbers. I'm really happy with those.
K is cornered in the arena. Take her out.
Alright, here we are. Let's run it on through.
need a backup.
Then it's Tidal Basin, control points. Yeah, because we still got another. We are running on good time today. We're running on very good time today. Ooh, that hit. It hit, but it didn't hurt as bad as I thought it would.
System malfunctioning.
Nope. He tried to run around this way. Got him.
System restored.
You're gonna make me jump up here? Really? You're gonna make me do this entire song and dance? Yeah, that's what I thought. Really? I'm getting a proficiency level for the chill out mask? Alright, 10 out of 10. I didn't realize I was running the chill out mask on this build. I want that shoulder. There we go. Because we're at 92 out of 100 Easter eggs. Okay, I'm killing all your friends. You better get down here. It's kind of embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. Oh, this is the grenade one? It actually has a little weak point in the back. You kind of have to shoot through the Warhound to even get to it. Somehow we actually hit it though. Good for us. Okay, your friends are dying again. Yeah, it's that little red bar, you see it? See the little red bar there? Here we are. Alright, lady. Where did you really spawn? 'Cause there we go. I was about to say, that's not where you're at. Oh. That could have been bad.
From here.
Did you just tell me to stay still? Because that's going to work well for you. Ladder time! Nice.
Hostiles neutralized. The arena's back under our control. Good work.
We did pretty good with that one. Give me a watch level up. We're now 1699. We're about to hit 1700. Nice. We got that damage and those kills with no deaths. I'm proud of myself. We've unlocked Tidal Basin. Excuse me. Am I looking at this properly? Were you about to try and raid one of these? I don't think so.
It's not gonna be easy, but I'll be here to help you out. Godspeed and good luck.
So, who is trying to take this? Hyenas are trying to take it. I don't think so. You're worse for my health bar than the entirety of Black Tusk is. Wow. I don't think I will. Alright, so this team is going down to attack this control point. Yeah, we'll meet them on the way there. It'll be fine. They were really trying to attack my control points while I wasn't looking. Look at them. Look at them do that. They sent 2 teams out at the same time.
Location nearby.
You know, if you sent one to one of these other ones that are kind of closer... See, so like they did... Ah, True Sons took that one. Okay, sure. But yeah, see, they're doing stuff. They're actually trying, but, you know, if I wasn't paying attention... See if we can save the other control point, too. If I'm too late. Alright, cool. I'm like, which way is the way that goes through this place again? Is it this way? Is it that way? That's a completely separate random group of enemies.
Hostile restore hive detected.
Yeah, y'all were gonna try to attack the control point, but I don't think so. Not anymore. Not with this insane lack of health you have. I'm sorry, we're getting grenade shot at us from the other faction while we're fighting this faction? Hold my beer. Where did that yellow guy go? He didn't go that way. Did he die? Did I get XP and not know it? You're really gonna make me kill all these people to figure that out. Alright.
Agent out of action.
Dang!
Vital signs critical.
Alright, deploy me in our brigade. Alright, deploy the shield. hole.
What was that? Targeting us.
Oh, you're a named it. Really?
Signs.
What did you shoot me through? I've got to head over here to the cinder block. I think that's the next one they wanted to take. Unless I'm wrong. Ah, there's the Memorial Library. Did we get there in time? Yeah, look at these guys taking cover in the control point like they already own the place. Really? You think your shield's better than mine, buddy? I'm gonna prove you wrong. Hey, where'd your shield go, buddy? Did he just start T-posing? I think he started T-posing. Really? Defeating those attacking groups is considered an activity? Okay. But yeah, there we go. The power of the Heartbreaker build. Which I'm actually really happy with.
Civilians in danger.
Alright, now it's time for Tidal Basin.
Can move them somewhere safer. Head down into the sinkhole and locate the maintenance pump room. There are rigged explosives there that should get you inside the perimeter once you detonate them.
Alright, let's do it.
Okay, now find the detonator. The explosion should cause a cave-in that'll put you just inside the wall of the base.
Oh, it will. I know it will. We're gonna dive backwards a little bit. You know what? Cool guys don't look at explosions. We're gonna look this way. I will run through it though. There we go, there's the armor on kill. I've got armor on kill for my striker build, but not for my Heartbreaker build. Ma'am, that's a bad idea for your health. I try to tell her every time, but it never works for her. She never takes the advice. Now those turrets will start targeting me, yep.
I can't.
Get him, turret! Turret, you should still be able to see him from there. Are you not able to see him from there? Did I make a mistake in my placement? Or was it really just that ineffective? It sounds like they just need some armor for the people who try to breach the front gate. Because I did fine right there.
Encrypted signal source detected.
That sounds promising. Maybe a way to intercept Black Tusk comms.
No, they're not. They're sending the helicopters already while I'm still dealing with this first group? Diabolical, Black Tusk, diabolical. Well, there's the golden medic that I hate every time I play this area. Of which they actually have a second one. Ah, there we go, we rolled through them real quick. Is that a... Ah, that's my phone bill reminder. Yep, that's what that was. I thought I had something important come through. It's like, reminder, your auto pay is gonna pay your bill for you.
Look for a terminal that you can patch Isaac into.
Ma'am, you're about to die. Now that's what confidence in your
Enemy
build looks
transmission
like.
intercepted.
This is Wyvern. Prep the helos. We need to get these antivirals out of here. The division is inside the compound.
You need to make sure none of those birds get.
I have left a trail of dead
Helos are ready
bodies
for pickup.
around
What's the
here.
status on those helos?
Gonna be a few more minutes. We're working on it.
Shit, copy that.
Find a way to keep those helicopters grounded.
We're gonna throw one of those. I guess technically what I should be saying is I'm gonna drop a turret, not throw a turret. You don't need those. You don't need legs anymore. That medic over there. It's like I want to get the medic, but I can't quite hit him. Oh, I hit him. I hit him somewhere. Oh, that hurt. I'm gonna deploy an armor kit real quick. That didn't fully deploy. Let's fix that real quick. There we go. I'm happier about that now. There's the support station. Get it out of here. You don't need that anymore. Looks like that medic doesn't need those. Helicopters down. Throw another ping out. Bring out the shotgun. He's throwing a grenade over here, but doesn't really hit all that well. Ooh, fresh enemies for me to kill. Thank you for those.
How the fuck did that happen? This situation needs to get locked down.
Well, you know, if you guys didn't keep explosive barrels next to the helicopters, maybe, just maybe, you'd still have them. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. Ah, you don't need that.
Sounds like you're gonna need all the help you can get. The support team is standing by, but you'll need to figure out a way to get.
Wow, we used almost all of our LMG ammo in the first 3 phases of the mission. That would have been rough if we actually ran out of bullets right there. So I'm really glad we're about to pick up more bullets. Between that and the bullets that we regenerated, along with the bullets we picked up, there we go. All happy. Alright, so this is the zone with the 3 separate turret boxes that you have to break. Along with a couple people as well. There's a couple people who just aren't happy that you're here. Which, to be fair, this is their base. They don't have to be happy you're here.
System back online.
Because that hurts just a little bit, but not quite enough. We finished a project. What did we get? Oh, okay, we got the boots for the Easter egg event. Oh, ma'am, I've got a shotgun shell with your name on it.
Turrets at the main gate. Find a way to disable them.
Alright, there we go. And then we've got our offensive mod. That was a 10.5 critical hit damage mod.
Gate sector.
Yeah, you're gonna need to. So we're about to have a professional grade hacker in here. Apparently I can do everything but hack a terminal.
Take the fight to them. They got me pinned down. He dead.
Oh, we don't like that one. Oh no. Sorry I have to kick you out from behind the sandbag. Ow, that hurts. Rude. There we go, that full on breaks.
System malfunction.
Now I've got two of these dudes. Oh no 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 no.
Detected. System restored.
Quick! Get that gate open! Oh jeez. Oh that's bad. That's bad. That's really, really bad. Sir, I can't have you doing that in here, okay?
As soon as the area is secured.
Phew! It's like we forgot we had an objective. That's not good. Old dude got absolutely just demolished by the minigunner.
Now locate those antivirals. As soon as you retrieve them, send up a flare to signal the support team. We'll stand by here and cover your ass.
I'm sorry, random JTF guy. I wasn't trying to get you killed. That's... Don't let them tell you there's no casualties in war, because that dude just was.
Okay, listen up. Plan B. We'll transport the antivirals by hovercraft. I want these cylinders on separate vessels.
Ooh, there's this.
We can't
There's the
let Black
virus
Tusk get away with a single
samples.
sample.
Don't worry. We're gonna do our best. I actually just skipped the animation for having my agent hit the ground. I didn't even know I could do that.
Cold storage device detected.
That's gotta be the antiviral.
Yep, he exploded. Is that a minigun? Are you throwing a minigun at me? Oh, this one's at least not mounted to a dude walking at me.
We're bringing a cylinder on board now.
System disrupted. System back online.
Yeah, we hit him with the Plague of the Outcasts right there. Eat a grenade! Shockingly enough, he doesn't actually eat the grenade. There we go. Alright, EMP, you can stop now. We can delete the turret over there. Pick those up, call for friends, thank your friends.
Storage device detected nearby.
Get that second antiviral cylinder. The support team will secure the first cylinder in the meantime.
Climb number 1, climb number 2.
Wyvern, hostiles captured one of the cylinders. They're trying to intercept the other one.
Hold the bridge and protect that cylinder.
Yeah, they're gonna need some help with the bridge. I don't think so, guy.
Requesting support fire. We've got hostiles on the bridge.
Request denied. We can't risk those antivirals.
Copy that.
Oh.
Incoming backup request.
I don't even know what happened. I just know that she died.
I'm making an attack run on that hovercraft.
Negative, Thunderbird. They'll tear you to pieces.
He's going for it. I gotta give it to him. Why he's going for it, I couldn't tell you, but he's going for it.
Can't take much more of this.
I guess at that point they just wait for someone to extract the cylinder. Which doesn't happen, because I totally blow this one up. And secured.
Sample secured. Preparing to exfil.
Copy that. Good work.
See, they got a sample. Oh no. What's gonna happen? They're gonna get away. They're gonna exfil and leave with the sample. You gotta get it.
I'm hit. Losing control.
That helicopter took out the turbines. We're fucking stranded.
Wyvern, you need
Oh
to
no,
exfil
you can't
right
leave.
fucking now.
Oh wait, but
We
you
need those
could.
goddamn antivirals.
You want me to run away? I thought you knew me better than that.
This is an order, Wyvern. Wyvern, you copy.
Get on board the hovercraft and secure the rest of the antivirals. The support team will protect the cylinders.
Dung dung dung. Poor guy just got insult to injury in like the 10th degree because he fell down the stairs. Oh no, they turned the lights off like it's supposed to scare me or something. You guys are so silly. You should know better than to turn off the lights. That only helps me, the guy who's invading.
Got on him.
Really? The support station gets the poison? Okay.
Get those rocket launchers prepped.
Talk to me, Wyvern. What are you doing?
I'm gonna blow up the motherfucking White House.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
We need to cripple these assholes, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Christ, she's insane! Agent, do whatever you can to prevent the launch of those rockets.
Once again, no complaints from the rest of the crew over here.
God damn it, Wyvern. Stand down.
Negative, sir. I refuse.
Yeah. I feel like this was just a save face.
Fireworks?
Wow, you have a detonator. Look at that.
Target locked.
Well, while she does that and runs around like a crazy person, she actually catches that! It doesn't even hurt her.
Back to the building right now! Repeat, this is not a drill!
There we go. What I was about to say. Alright, helicopters, I killed all your friends. Where's the next wave? Striker with Plague of the Outcasts is just a little strong, I would say. No. You're not the big chunkus guy? I was disappointed. Where are they? Really? You send in a medic and a support station guy? I'm very disappointed.
Activated. Launch sequence initiated.
Like, wow. That casing just say remote battery on it?
I'm gonna remember killing you. It's been a while
Ooh.
since I could say that about anyone.
We're going to deploy an armor kit there. That was kind of tough. Almost a really bad thing. Get him, turret! I can tell the turret's trying, right? Because it is actually doing damage, it's just not doing enough. Yeah. I know you're trying, turret. It's okay.
You're a real goddamn hero.
So it actually hit the two in the middle.
Enough small
I see.
talk.
So really, you guys designed these things so they could only move with 4 wind turbines and not 2? That feels like a design flaw and a half. Oh. Black Tusk and all their wisdom can't design redundant systems for propulsion.
Activated.
Ow.
Launch sequence initiated.
That hurt. I think they're really tired of me talking smack.
Agent vital signs.
What
0.
was that? What did you hit?
Ah, she probably hit me with a rocket launcher or a grenade launcher to the back.
Alright, fine. You got me once. Haha.
You won't be disappointed.
I'll be happier when you're dead.
Target locked.
You're not running faster than me.
Jesus
Get him on
Christ.
my flank!
Everyone, this is not a drill! We need to evacuate the building right now! Repeat, this is not a drill!
Enemy spotted!
Well, somebody's about to catch that stuff. It ain't gonna be us. That was weird. I just watched myself magically reload my guns. Are you gonna start with this one again? Do I get this one for free? Well, whoever that guy was, he's not seeing his family for Christmas. At least this part's somewhat familiar. We know about those two.
Activated. Launch sequence initiated.
So that does say remote battery on the back.
I
Gotcha.
remember killing you. It's been a while since I could say that about anyone.
Oof. Yeah, that hurt.
Medical assistance needed.
We're gonna take cover here real quick while we recover from nearly blowing ourselves up by shooting somebody else. Absolutely not. That was not about to happen.
Come to save the day, huh? But you're a real goddamn hero. Enough small talk.
Is it the middle one again? Do I get the middle one for free? Oh, battery access. No step during operation. Oh, those are ladders? Huh. Hey, I'm doing research on my enemies.
Launch sequence initiated.
Well, sure enough, we do get this one for free again. So that's it. Oh, so these are batteries. Got it. So we destroyed the main terminals, but then they have look at you guys. You guys are kind of green. Not in the way of like good guy versus bad guy, but you're definitely green in terms of environmentalists. Wind power, batteries. Wow. If you guys weren't so bad, I'd be proud of you.
You're starting to piss me off. Quick and painless is no longer an option for you.
But why not? You heard that. She's not going to use her grenade launcher anymore. We got any good loot here? No? 3 grenadiers. Who's gonna get me? Come on, someone's gotta be confident enough to throw a grenade my way. Well, it wasn't that guy. Oh, I forgot about the 4 warhounds. Oh, dead. Oh, jeez. Ow. 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 It all hurts. Ow. Come on, one of you please break. It's time for an armor kit. Ow. Ooh, ow, ooh, ooh, ow. Do I get a new turret? I get a new turret! Haha, get wrecked. Ow, ooh, ow, ow. Eek.
Immediate medical assistance
Oh!
needed.
My leg! Ow. How do I forget about these? They're like the one thing I get every time I play this mission. It's like a really bad Christmas gift. Or something. I don't even know what to... Ouch. They're all so painful. I don't even think those ones in the back got hit. Nope, no they didn't. Oh, here's this one. We can get this one. Please break. Please break. Please... I ducked for that. Thank you. Ho 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 ho. Please break. Okay, cool. That one broke. And it hit both of these. Cool. Die, 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 die. I'm not asking nicely anymore. Die. You know, it's super convenient that she doesn't shoot at us while we're dealing with these warhounds. If she did, it would be a lot difficult. A lot more difficult. Ow! Ow, she heard me. She heard me talk. Okay. Wait, where's the other grenadier at? Is it really just you and me? I didn't even notice that your other guy died. What, did you stab him when I wasn't looking? You're that kind of person. I believe you are. You stabbed him. I have a grenade. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna get stuck there. That really was not a good look for her. Oh, because she has a helmet.
Wyvern, come in. Wyvern.
She's a little dead. What do you even look like? You have blonde hair.
We'll make sure they get safely extracted.
Alright, well we did it. And it looks like we did it with time to spare. We did it with 24 minutes to spare. Look at us.
Sir, we've got enemy helicopters on approach. Should we knock them down? Negative. Hold your fire. We can't chance those cylinders getting destroyed.
Well, that's a bit of luck. Agent, you managed to secure the antivirals and shut down a key Black Trust stronghold. Not to mention preventing a rocket attack on the base of operations. Incredible work, Agent. Truly incredible. But there's still more to do.
We did it. Weekly manhunt and the reset. So now we're just gonna get some control points here. Alright. None of those, none of those, none of those. And definitely not any of those. Alright, so what happened to my control points since the last time I looked at them? They took these two. Or did I just not get to these two? It's possible I just didn't get to these two. But we'll start with, we'll work through the clockwise motion here. It'll be fine. It's going to stink having to take Navy Hill again, but, you know, there's worse things. Honestly, let's throw the Umbra Hybrid back on. Because I do definitely enjoy the Umbra Hybrid. Yep, we did do it. 166 kills with 1 death. And that death came at the end. Well, that hurt. A lot. Oh yeah, these folks are not happy. But, to be fair, they don't have to be. You know, they say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I'm starting to think what doesn't kill me gives me heartburn.
Hostile broadcast detected.
You heard that here first, folks. She's been waiting to die all day.
Assistance needed. Heavily armored hostile.
I hear another Black Tusk propaganda broadcast back there. All I'm saying, right, is that they could have done better with the propaganda. That's all I'm saying. Yep, he's gonna die. Aw, I tried to pre-aim that. That did not work.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
Sir, when did you bend over to do that? Because I don't think you did. There we go.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Vital signs critical.
Can you die just a little bit faster? I was going to say, my health bar needed that. Then I forgot, I don't think we have a lot of armor on kill on this one. Well, ow, that hurt a little. That hurt a lot.
Hostile detected.
Seems to be working well, though. Please stay dead.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
We're still standing. Let's finish up so we can get back to the settlement.
Hey, look at that. We hit level 1700.
Slithery friend, I am the slithery friend. Hi, how are you? It's my friend Silver Fox. Lamb rescue was successful. Perfect. I'm glad to hear it. And we got done with our objective early today, so we are just kind of cleaning up the things that I've done a bad job of letting go. Because they stole stuff while I wasn't looking. That's what they did. They stole stuff while I wasn't looking. But it'll be okay. We'll get it all back. We always do. You know what? I'm crazy enough. I might well, I'm not going to be able to get it all back in 15 minutes. Let me tell you what. I'm good, but I'm not that good.
Was that in the game?
Agent in need of backup.
But I heard some weird metal on metal scraping, and I got confused. Like, super confused. I'm so confused. But we're doing good. We're doing good. We completed the Manhunt weekly objective. We completed the weekly invasion, and we have taken a control point. We might actually get like 2 or 3 more control points in. This will be the second one. So I might be able to get this one and one more if I'm quick about it. And that's with only having 3 hours instead of a 4-hour stream. I actually started an hour late today. Tried to modify the schedule to show it. I don't know if it actually worked or not.
Serious trauma detected.
Well, that was... Did I almost just kill myself with like jumping off of that thing? Yeah, I did. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh.
Classified assignment location detected.
No classified assignments. We don't need those. We need the control points. Being guarded by like 15 dudes on a good day. Yep, they'll die. And I'll call for help. Help!
Reinforcements en route.
Ooh. Ow.
Immediate medical assistance.
Wow! What do you mean a million? 1.3 million damage. Wow! We're ahead of schedule, I'll put it that way. Well, you know, at least we were nearby, right? We just had to walk down the street, and of course the medic has revived the only person I managed to kill. I like how that's the question I see after I die, so we're winning? Well, yeah.
In a game where I have infinite lives, we will always win. The only question is how much time it takes. Now, admittedly, if I made a hardcore character, then just not dying would be winning. Okay, well, to get this party started, we're gonna throw the hologram in the middle of the map. Oh, okay. I have an NPC that's just as insane as I am with me. Kudos to the NPC. We're gonna take cover. Are we were hiding in the same piece of cover. Normally that ends up with me dying. Okay. Well, there's the person I need to murder before they revive any more enemies. Although, yeah, that was a lot closer than I would have liked. Let's see. Oh, they're on the top door, right? Nope, they came through the middle. Now we stand up. There we go. There's the faster fire rate that I like. Ooh, I hear those footsteps. They've got more people. Yep. Phew, that was slightly concerning. Oh, is that next week already? It might be. That might be next Friday already. Goodness gracious. A heavily shielded person, not anymore. That person is on fire, and they are dying, and they are getting shot at. They were having a bad time, let me tell you what. Alright, how many people are left? There's 2 people left? Well, that should be easy to deal with, because that's one of them. And that's the other one. Alright, now we take cover. And we get the fire rate buff. There we go. We throw a ping, because I can hear them screaming at me, I just couldn't see them yet. They died. And now you're going to die. Cool. This first wave is pretty much dead on arrival. Really? Really? You got some extra people? Yeah, they did. Throw that over there in the corner. It did not work. Let's see. Let's see if I can scrounge for that control point officer to come get me. Kind of sit over here where I won't bleed out, and we should be far away enough that the enemy... Oh, run. Run. She's coming. She's coming. Come on. Come on.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
Really? Really? You failed the revive? I'm gonna have to respawn here. I don't know, he's trying, but the way that this works, right, is if the control point officer gets interrupted at any point in the revival process, he stops reviving and never tries it again. And it is absolutely horrendous. I don't know why they coded it that way. It is so stupid. But I digress. Here we are, back at the control point, and we're gonna clear these guys out. Or at least that's the hope. The real question is, did me dying reset the enemy bodies? Because if so, this medic doesn't have anybody to revive, which is preferable. But then again, now she can't revive anybody because she's dead. Deploy a decoy. Alright, so I think I overestimated my skills here. We will get this control point and then one more. And then we'll have to call it for the day. That's what's going to happen. I'm so happy that that worked. That made me happy. It's like, yes, your decoy actually worked this time. Huzzah! Let's see. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. So they don't get to revive anybody. We yeet that way. I throw my hockey puck. He dies. He should die. Oh. We need to wrap back out here into the street. I'm getting chased! I'm getting chased! There we go, that solves that problem. Or at least a portion of that problem. Armor, I need you. I'm hurting. I have an idea. Ow. 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 It didn't work. That idea is bad. Ow, 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 ow. Everything hurts. Everything hurts. Everything really hurts. Die. You know what? Maybe it worked for the most part. Kind of. This... I really need to be careful about how I play this build. Because it is not the run and gun build that I see people play. It is not that. This is different. Really? We got like the one grenadier running around like a chicken with their head cut off. Alright, well, yep, that's... No.
Agent detected.
Alright. You know, I think we tried this build with rogue agents before. It didn't work.
Hostile defender drone detected.
What are they doing in the corner over there?
Detected.
Well, whoever they used that on, it wasn't us first.
Assistance needed.
Well, there we go.
Target lost. Agent
I thought I took cover quick enough. That is frustrating.
Target lost.
Yes, they escaped.
Eliminated.
What?
Supply room access unlocked.
They got away and they died at the same time.
Unlocked.
It doesn't... What did I... Did we get new enemies to fight while I wasn't looking? It looks like we did. Honestly, I'm just enjoying this light machine gun. They sent an explosive car to fight me? Alright. I think that this... Once I defeat these enemies, I think this will be a good spot to call a stream. Because I thought we would get another one in, but I'm looking at the time and it's just not happening. Let's get... I'm in combat, so I can't swap.
Location nearby.
Where are they? You said we're fighting people. Where are they? 7. For the life of me, I'm missing where... Oh. We've got the people all the way from the propaganda broadcast across the street. Is that what I'm looking at? Sure enough, the control point officer said, we're gonna fight these guys. Okay, alright, we're out of combat. That last part was rough, but we did it. We did it. And with that, ladies and gentlemen and friends, we're calling the stream here a few minutes early. We made some good progress this week. If I go on another tear of clearing control points, I promise I'll stream it. But until then, you guys stay safe, slither on, and I'll see you in the next stream on Thursday.